The next morning, we marched that Tuesday morning, and went to Union Hall on account of them giving all the white slips and everything, final warnings.
You were given a final warning?
I was given a final warning before that, but Escamilla was that morning. See, I didn't get one that time, but I'd already had one. See, I had a final warning when they was firing guys for no overtime for us going to labor relations. The first time I'd ever gave a white slip since I'd been to the company, 23 years, I was given a final warning. It was the only one I was gave till I was fired.
Were you, how was your work record?
Well, I had a good work record.
Were you considered ever at any time district risk?
Yes, I was at gate 24, and we were taking up money, and there was 12 of us arrested. We was arrested and took over at the Loose Spirit Center in Dallas.
And why did
It'd be the government's parking lot, but what I mean, it's not guards on. All the other guards, gates that they don't want people in, they have guards on. But anybody can go out there anytime. And they got mad because we passed out a leaflet flyer. It said something talking about, I think about the time they talked about Paul Thayer flying his plane up to northwest part of the United States, and they sent a mechanic from LTV here to him, with him, you know, to take care of his plane and everything, and they wrote that article, something about that. And that made Svefko real mad, and I think that's one reason that this came down. That's why they did this, to kind of cushion back for it, I think, because I know the next week we went right back to the same gate. And
you had no trouble?
We were getting in a lot better shape. I think we're in a lot better shape. We're in a lot better shape than we were, because there's a lot of them out there that's beginning to realize, see, these people out there, they've been going to doctors and stuff, a lot of them have, and they realize that they just firing them and doing about anyway. Now this week we had one steward that, it was 12:18, or I think at noon anyway, it was 2 minutes after go back to work, and you may have heard something about him, and he was filling out a grievance there or something. The foreman come by and said he was looking at a magazine on the table and sent him home yesterday. And we had a guy that was signing up people for union dues, and the company said he was doing it on company time. We talked to some guys that did, and they's trying to fire him. So I don't know, that happened yesterday, so I don't know the details of that, or Richards down there, the other end, and the Moats, you know, I think was the one that they're about to fire, so I don't know what. When the company starts getting nervous, they start putting pressure on people. That's the way they do. Like they intimidate us, you know.
What, have you encountered any kind of problems as far as being out of work?
Oh, yes.
Since you've been?
Oh, yes. You meet a lot of problems, you know. It causes lots of hardships, you know. You lots of things you couldn't do that you'd like to do. And if you could just went out and got another job, it would have been a lot better, but you can't do that because these companies won't hire you. They won't talk to you. No big company, the people that we knew that come from GD and Bell and went places like that, and they go and talk to them, they won't even grant them an interview. And these machine shops that you work for so long, no people that work in them, well, they'll tell you that they won't hire you when you're under trouble.
How old are you?
I'll be 59. I'll be 60 this August.